Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Hopcast. We are one person short at the moment because Owl's internet is pretty bojangled. But for everybody still who is actually here, I'm Hayden Roberts. This is NebelPanda.
As usual.
And this is the Hopcast.
Yeah.
At like the 66% power.
And also, like, an hour earlier, and also on a Sunday, which we usually don't do. It's just, you know, scheduling stuff. This was just the optimal timing.
Yeah.
Things
Optimal.
happen. So, yeah. What also happened was a lot of news to report, quite frankly.
Frankly. Frank is in
my shortcut.
Brennan. Frank. Haha. Funny joke.
Oh, wait. Alt. Whoop. Ow. Oh. There we go. That's a shortcut. Whoop. So, yeah, we started the casting call for Baraguntai, Sawaro, and Terakage. And also ended...
Baraguntai, right? Not Bararantai.
Baraguntai. Oh my god. Yes, Baraguntai. The main character of the actual Rabbit Saviors. And, well,
yes.
So, for Sawaro, we still need auditions. None have come in so far, so we might have to do some scouting also. For Terakage, we have one audition, but it doesn't quite work, so we'll keep looking for now. But for Baraguntai, we just need to make a decision. And then we got him. That's basically that. Yeah, that deadline. And yeah, I finalized the animatic. It's still unfinished, but because we're now moving on to the comic, I just wanted to get some closure, just get this done, get it out into the world so that I could show my mom. She didn't even recognize my voice, but
she was
when
just
I told her, she complimented the voice actors right as I came in, and then didn't react at all. And I was like, And then when my second scene came up in the club room, I was like, pointing towards my face, and she was like, what? And then I had to explain. Yeah, that sure was a ride. And then also, because of April Fools, we've kind of teased it a lot, because remember the Hopcast that got taken down due to copyright because we were doing live stuff? Yeah, we did the episode 1.
I'm back!
Hi, I'm back!
Hello!
I got a sandwich, like, the peanut butter sandwich,
Nice.
I was waiting for it to come back.
We are currently reporting on the real-time dub.
Ah, this cursed thing.
That was cursed as hell.
Very cursed, but very funny.
God. Rewatching it, I realized, like, we're mostly very unfunny, but
Yeah.
some girls.
We're just
God.
it's mostly references, and then sometimes
Like the one
we
line
just
that really sounded really funny to me was the fucking mother hungers again. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I'm smiling like a dork, other times I'm like, oh.
oh. Well, that's how it is
Uh.
when you're doing it live and often. That's improv.
Right.
And like
Improv
the
just be
entire
like
thing
that.
was I was trying to make it towards like Rise semi obnoxious in this.
Yeah.
Like he's not in the
Honestly-
actual series, but
Honestly, I was like, when I re-listened to it, I realized I had so many good opportunities and I just didn't take them. For example, when I was playing as Mr. Damien, at some point,
At some point, he died.
didn't like continue your joke. I went on a totally different one, and I'm
Ah.
like, ooh. But it's fine. It still sounded like quite okay.
Oh yeah, the
But,
Skyrim bit. Yeah, you opened with the Skyrim thing.
Okay, this one was funny.
Yeah, that was great. Oh, I thought you meant instead of continuing that
so-
you just
You did something. You said something about the world, and about destroying the world or something. And I
oh
had
yeah, why
something.
Mrs. Lovett.
that came in with this is
Yeah,
love it.
Yeah, and I went into the idea that no, everyone needs to die or something like that, instead of because you were like, I want nature to die. I was like, I want everyone to die. And I mean, it's not bad. It's just I had another idea completely after re-listening to it. It happens. It's
Yeah.
fine.
It was a blast.
It was.
And yeah, that's how you do April Fool's jokes. You do something high quality that maybe lies a little bit, but isn't outright a lie. It's just a little bit of deceiving at the start, and then just
A little bit of
a fun
mischief.
thing.
Yeah, although honestly,
Like
I saw on Twitter there was
I think my
a person
favorite
who
one.
yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta pop off. Like of course, from the very beginning, I was thinking, oh yes, we're gonna have to start with the IRS bit.
It was a good bit.
I tried to bring it up during the fight, like, wait, my worst nightmare is the IRS guy, but mine blanked out, and then
Oh,
Tsukasa
no.
came in.
The eco-terrorist.
Gosh, I
in my
couldn't talk
head,
about
I
this thing.
thought when you said eco-terrorist, I thought she was on Bryn's side, like
Yeah,
eco-terrorist as in doing terrorism on the ecosystem, not
Yeah.
for it.
That's what I thought,
Yeah.
which is why I went with that bit. But yeah, it happened. It was a thing. Yeah, I think our joke was funny and safe. Meanwhile, I saw on Twitter there was someone. Okay, that joke was very funny as well. They impersonated Butch Hartman and posted that Danny Phantom was canonically trans.
And their account got suspended, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking theory.
Yeah, well, it's mostly the fact that, they just posted it and then they got suspended by Twitter, which, come on,
I
was just a
mean,
joke. Come
the-
on.
Yeah. That's
Though I do think that maybe Butch Hartman was the one to maybe report the account. That's possible.
Probably.
maybe.
Defamation.
So yeah, and then after that whole bit, we had Hayden Appreciation Day right after Hayden's birthday. Hey.
Yeah.
He's an adult now. Holy shit.
He sure is.
Unfortunately.
Fuckaroo.
They're going to force me to pay taxes now.
When I first met you, I thought, oh, that's an adult, and then he was 15, and I'm like, what?
I know. Holy crap, man! I think we met you when you were like 15.
Yeah.
Dang. It's been
They
3 years,
grow
huh?
up so fast.
It's alright. God, it's
I
been.
go home now.
Aren't you already home with us?
No.
Oh. I feel
My
hurt,
home is
Hayden.
in the wilderness.
You're a feral doggo?
Why must you do that to me? Why must you you're
Roof.
forcing your furryism upon me?
Well, your mascot is a dog, so I don't know. Mascot
You played
association.
yourself.
For a second, I thought somebody was entering my room, and I was like,
You played
"What are you-
yourself, kiddo.
Who goes there?"
Um. Oh yeah, we actually do have something for the community, huh? Or do we? No wait. No wait. You only said we only discussed. Oh yeah, we. No wait. We have Bararontai news.
Yeah!
Oh,
Bararonta's
that's
coming
it.
back.
I was waiting to bring it up.
ah, there we go. That's it. Yeah,
Now,
Bararontai,
those of you
new
who don't
page.
know,
Hi.
Fucking
Bararontai
finally.
is the webcomic that Owl and I have been working on for a while. And it went
Yeah.
on a really, really long hiatus because, God,
Yeah, tons of
buffer
reasons.
none.
Yeah,
But
mostly
now we're
a lot of
moving into a
burning out.
schedule where we're going to be uploading effectively 2 chapters a month,
Yeah.
in the sense
basically.
that we're doing it every 15 days. We might
Yeah.
have it to where there's a shorter break after every chapter is completed.
Yeah,
to where
if
it's like
if we have
when
more
chapter 1
content,
is done, we might have it to where it's shortened to just every 2 weeks instead of 15 days.
Mm.
It
Yeah.
depends on how much buffer we have.
Yeah, I mean, if we have a lot of buffer, like if from the time I post like the beginning of chapter 2, I'm already done with the entirety of chapter 2. The moment I have enough buffer on chapter 3, let me tell you, I'm posting a lot more of chapter 2. Like
Yee.
this way we can get it out. So
Mhm.
yeah. We posted one update, which we're very close to the end of chapter 1 right now. Like very, very close. We're 2 updates away from it, actually.
Ay.
That was continuing the fight. During this update, we got a bit of Tokasu on there, so that's great. But it didn't last long.
She fucking did.
Yeah, she fucking did, bro. She fucking did. No more Tokasu on there, so now it's gonna be a Ron v versus Soleil 1v1. It's gonna be interesting. I'm just gonna say that it's gonna be interesting.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so rendezvous on the 15th for it. I am actually almost done with the first part of the first update of chapter 2 as well. I'm wondering if I want to show a little bit, like to show the change in art style. I'm gonna wait for Hayden to come back to like ask him if I can post.
I'm
But
gonna grab my birthday
Ah.
card real quick, but you're
Okay.
perfectly fine too.
Alright,
NP.
alright.
so yeah, it's gonna change a lot in art style. Because it's gonna be a bit more polished. Because the thing is that I kind of like. I'm just gonna say that I saw a lot of other comics in that time, and I think I know a lot more about composition than I used to when I started. Of course, it's been a year. So at this point, I'm just gonna change stuff. For example, I added a paper texture on top of the comic so that it looks better.
Ooh.
Yeah, and back then I used to shade everything one item at a time, which was very, very time consuming. But nowadays I am shading everything with an environmental color. So this way everything is just shaded with one multiply layer, and that's it. No
Nice.
need for anything more.
Simple but polished.
Simple, polished. I think Hayden told me was fine for me to post it. That's what I heard, I think.
Well, yeah, Sue, you're fine.
Yo,
I mean, it's
I have returned
Nice.
with
Okay.
Yeah,
$25 extra.
nice. I was
Great.
asking if I could show like the end of the first page of chapter 2.
Yeah,
As-
sure.
All right.
As long as it
Yeah,
doesn't spoil too much. I
I
don't
mean,
think it should though.
it's the thing it's the thing I sent you about Ron laying on his bed.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna post that in Upsh, I guess. Boop. I kind of changed it because I remember that his pillow is actually black. So that's something I did change very quickly from the version I sent you. But yeah, here comes the boy.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, this is a premiere for chapter 2 here.
Wow. Look at that
Wow.
boy.
Look at the boy. He's there.
He's sweaty.
Mom spaghetti.
He's nervous.
We do wonder why.
Speaking of Ron, also, I don't think on the last Hopcast I showed that Luke wrote something about Schatteneule, his Ron Maple as a rabbit savior OC.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, Schatteneule. Maybe we could do a reading. Or
Oh,
or
well,
is it
I mean,
reading
if we do,
Hopcast?
but if we do,
Maybe
we
we
should
ask
have
him.
Luke here.
We should have
True.
Luke here.
And we should probably ask him. Like, wait. If we Okay. Nebel.
Yeah.
If we're doing Hopcast reading of fanfictions, we need to read yours.
Oh.
Oh, me. I'm actually currently writing the next chapter for the Ron Cest fanfic I'm writing.
I should also continue writing my fic, but also, I watched too much Zelda content yesterday, so I got reinvigorated on my one idea about a Zelda-inspired thing, where
Yeah.
you've got the regular Chosen One story, like as a game, but then you also have a novel that explores his friend who wanted to be the Chosen One, but now has to cope with not being the Chosen One.
Ah, yes, this thing that you created
Yes.
some OCs for. Yeah.
I've been brainwatting about that. Oh man. I don't know when the brainwat will stop. I think soon. The train is slowing down.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about the creative process.
I feel you.
The thing about me is I don't want to focus on the world building too much, like in the story. I don't want to like go in too deep into like politics and stuff, but then also I want to make the world building unique in a way, so I have to build it, and it just the complexities just spring up, and I have to address them. It's like it's just how I work.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's a thing.
Gosh, the brain rot is always the worst thing ever. Cause like, I don't know for you, but whenever I'm brain rotting, I wish I could do more than just think about stuff. You know, I wish I could like I don't know, that the concept itself would angle the entirety of my being. I don't know. It's a weird sensation where I feel like thinking about it is not enough. I need to physically hold the whole concept. You know.
Nah, I enjoy the brain rotting stage or the brainstorming stage too much. And then I come to the point where, I guess this is where I actually put it out there. And then the actual workload is like, oh, what do I do now?
I mean, that also happens to me, to be fair. Mostly with my game. Because,
I
like,
have
I mean,
so
right
many
now,
ideas, but then putting them into use.
yeah, it's I have so many things just down there, but like for example, right now, like you saw, I'm drawing the some redesigns for some characters for my game, and the thing is, the thing is, it's been a year and I still haven't written a fucking word inside of my script.
Yeah.
It's been a year.
I mean, for
Nothing.
Tales of Deminos, it took me like 3 years to get chapter 1 script. Draft 1 done.
Yeah. Well,
Also,
that's the reason why
I
I
don't.
don't tell my friends. I don't tell my friends that I'm doing this video game. I'm not telling my IRL friends who actually are invested in this universe because I mean, like they literally like the time I used basically was my friends where we had a D&D campaign, and I used to write a novel about our D&D campaign, which was kind of the beta version of my video game, and they were super invested into it, and I posted 2 chapters with one that was an introduction, so in total 3 chapters, and then there would be a 1-year break between the 2 chapters. It was hell.
Yeah.
It was hell. And they keep on asking me when is the next chapter coming out? I don't know, man. It's been 5 years.
George R. Martin moment.
Yeah. Like I enjoy writing. It's just I don't know. I just sit down and write 5,000 words and then I just don't do it for another 2 years.
Mm. That
I don't
feeling
know
when you open up the script, you sit down in front of it, and you're just like, mind is immediately blank. You just stare at it.
Yeah. This also happens to me when I'm drawing sometimes. I just freaking stare at a canvas and just don't do anything. It's a big problem when it's a commission, honestly. Not gonna lie. So, makes me hate everything. But fine.
Yeah. Oh, right, we should also probably mention, okay. I don't know if we can stream from the official RS account for... Yeah, because, in 2 weeks we have the party, and during that Hopcast, we're going to do the progress showcase and the team showcase.
Yeah.
So, I would like to stream from the official RS account, but I don't know if we can, because, you gotta verify the account first. Which we got hung up, on the first Hopcast too. So either we just record it not live and upload it there, or maybe it works that we go live. I guess I still have to figure it out. I also still need to actually prepare the presentation. I've had it on my
We have a presentation. Oh no.
we do school presentation, basically. Yeah. I've had the deadline is April 10th, so I was like, okay, I've got other things that are a little sooner, so I'll focus on that. And now
You have a week left, Nebel.
Yes, but it's fine. It doesn't have to be in depth. It's just bullet points about everything about the project.
At midnight, aren't you?
I hope not.
I know you, Nebel. We're of the same blood.
We also need to. I also need to make a video about the character showcase. So like the intros and the themes for the characters.
Oh man, I've been
the
really listening
website
to the
update.
themes. I've been really listening to the themes. They're such bangers.
Yeah.
Like, I
Whoops.
like when dubstep hits, I don't like dubstep, but my favorite one is always gonna be it's always going to be, I mean, I was about to say it's gonna be Sakura Milk, because I love her, but also I adore I adore, like
Electro Swing.
Electro Swing. Thanks. My mind went on a blank.
Yeah.
I listen to Electro Swing a lot, so honestly, I'm super into it. But also Kinarashi's theme, bro. Kina's theme. Ah, and Rosal's theme. Oh,
Ah.
all the. Why are they all so good? Why are you guys so good at composing? I can't.
Because we've done it for a very long time.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have the same boring ass answer for drawing. Thank you.
Exactly, but yours is different because it's like. Shut up.
Yes,
well,
art
you
is
know how I
different
feel.
than composing. Who would have thought? But in principle, not really.
Meanwhile, you have Nebel, who is just good at everything, and you're just like,
No.
Nebel's the
No.
jack of all trades, master of none.
Exactly that.
In her own words.
yeah, but also, freaking, she's still good at it.
I felt so bad putting myself into all of these credits
Credits?
in the credits because I was like I didn't do that much actually, but like for writing for episode 1, the only thing I can concretely say that I did was Ron's monologue before school, and I'm pretty sure I did some edits on episode 1 way back when, but I can't say for sure. I don't know.
You did do the entirety of the German subs, though.
Yes, but those aren't even there yet. And
Yeah,
that's
and I
just
still need to go back on the
translating.
French subs, actually. I still need to go back on them because they're
I still need to
pretty
actually
bad.
put in the English subtitles, because last time I tried, after like, yeah, when it like goes to show Bryn's room, the thing just like glitched out and wouldn't play back anymore. And it kept doing it. So, I don't know. It's so saved as a draft, whatever I have, so... I'll go back to it eventually, but also... You know that feeling when you're finished with something, and you just want to abandon it for at least a little while? Yeah.
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 Just like, okay, I'm done with that. This does not occupy my brain anymore, even though I have this one little thing that I could do about it. Oh well. Eventually we'll
I feel like
get
we're
there.
gonna feel that really hard with Barantai.
Oh my god. Barantai is gonna be... Like, I'm gonna brain rolling on it, which is good. It means I'm actually doing work on it.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Progress. Woo!
Yeah. So that's great. Still gotta finish like shading on like the next update. Thankfully, I have some time, but I need to do it now so that I don't fucking forget.
That would be nice.
And yeah, that's mostly that. And can't wait to actually get working on the webtoon version of Rabbit Saviors. So the actual, actual comic we need to do, basically.
The actual comic is there, yeah.
Yeah, that would be neat.
Yeah, the thing, I'm just waiting for now.
Where people can read the source material.
Yeah, I need to do like a Kylie's color scheme, so that she actually has color schemes for... Because, she's kind of a part of the first episode, so like, she's important.
Yeah.
And also, we need to like solidify Mr. Damien, not need to solidify like Miss Ciencia in terms of design. I mean, worst case scenario, we can just use my freaking ass design that I did, but like,
I mean, you did design all of the adult characters to be MILFs and or DILFs, so...
Well, the MILF and DILFness, if need be, can be downgraded in the action
be
thing.
toned down.
Yeah, and I mean, we haven't seen Miss Clay. Maybe she's a GILF, or maybe she's not.
Yo?
We haven't seen her yet.
We have not seen Miss Clay yet. True that.
Yeah. So yeah, there are a bunch of characters that need to be solidified before we start the comic, and thankfully there is still like some work to be done on the writing, since Angel wants to go over it, to like make sure that everything is the best it can possibly be, and just to be an overall upgrade compared to the animatic.
We're getting to the point where we need to be neurotic about everything.
Yeah, well, we just want it to be like the best it can be. This way, we don't have to go over it anymore. It's gonna be great. And this way, after that, I can finally be like, "Hey guys, time to work on this." And
Oh god, you could be the update pusher. Huzzah!
finally,
My I can no longer be called annoying because I have to constantly say updates, 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 updates.
yeah,
And I
I'll
can
be
do
the
that
one to
too
do
as the
that.
manager.
I have been upgraded to manager, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! I mean, I say that, but it's mostly gonna be mostly writer. I think gonna do that. Oh, I need to actually. I'm also working on a poster for the 5 years of Rabbit Saviors.
Oh yeah, where they're all fancy.
They're all in
Uh,
fancy dresses and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, may I
Except Kina and
see?
Ron.
May I have a taste?
Nah, because I haven't worked much on it because I don't know what kind of outfits to give them. That's the
Ron, put him
part.
in a tux.
Oh, he is already in a tux. Don't worry. I already drew him in a tux.
Yeah.
It's just for everyone else, like the dresses and everything. I have to
Hmm.
decide what dress would fit the best their personality. And oh
time
no,
to
this is gonna.
scour Pinterest.
I'm
Yeah,
literally just looking up dress types.
God,
Yeah, and
outfit design.
and oh man. Also, the thing is that I actually like gave different body types to everyone, and they're all like kind of according to my headcanons.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, because if you guys don't know, I mean, I'm talking to the viewers here because you guys know that I have
You've told us several times.
I have body type like I have some body type headcanons for each character. For example, it is in my headcanon that Tokasu has like, he's kind of chubby, not too much, but a little bit, little
Just a
tiny
little
bit,
chubby as a treat.
just a fluff, just a
Mhm.
fluff. And I do imagine that like because canonically Jealous Scheme is like overweight. So I do make it like a tiny bit more than Tokasu. In my head also Bryn is pretty thin, which is not really the case actually. She has badadonkers in the actual show.
Banu.
This feels weird to say it like that.
I mean, yeah, when you phrase it as badadonkers, of course it's gonna
Yeah.
sound weird.
But I mean, people that are skinny but with badonkers, that is a thing.
I've been blessed to hear that said by you, Nebel. And yes, I've seen that happen in real life. Like, gosh, this girl was pretty. Oh no, I'm not gonna think about her. Not now. Not here. Let's leave the bisexual confusion at home, okay?
No, let's bring it here. Let's bring it here for everybody to see. Go on, Owl. Tell
No,
us.
Anyway, and I don't know. I have like in same Kylie. I imagine her to be extremely skinny. Like she keeps on eating all those sweets, but she's so freaking skinny, so skinny. And that's it.
Unusually high metabolism.
Yeah,
Or she does a
I
lot
mean,
of
As
cardio.
kids often do.
she always like runs around so much, man. That's just how she is. And just that's about it. That's I have some stuff like that, and which is why I put it on there. Let's go. Also,
Yeah.
I imagine Soleil to be pretty tall. I don't know how tall she is in canon. I don't remember.
All
Literally everyone
Tall
is
girl.
small.
Yeah, everybody's small.
Everybody's short as hell.
Except, I mean, Dustin is a bit taller. I think he's my height.
Dustin's like the only tall character, the token tall kid.
Yeah, except he's like 19. So he's like, yeah, he's like 2 years younger than me, and I'm just here like
Token tall guy.
talking like
Never
an average
thought-
size guy. Because I just like I'm 5'7", so it's not like
Token
super
normal
tall.
height character.
Yeah. Like I imagine Soleil to be tall. I don't know. Like I think we did say that she was like 21, something like that. That she was one of the oldest character in the group.
Yeah, oh, that's something I noticed, like, very late into the animatic making stage. I went through it again and I was like, Bryn was like, what was that other girl? She looked like she was in high school like us. Wait a minute.
I mean, she does seem like youngish looking.
Yeah, I can't. We can't excuse it away
We
as
found the fountain
Bryn
of
is just
youth.
wrong and Soleil is actually, older. But
Yeah.
that one, that line got me like, wait a minute, she isn't actually the teen. The one character in this cast who isn't a teen.
Yeah, it's honestly, yeah, I'm excusing it by saying that she just doesn't know and she just
Bryn's
assumes.
just dumb.
I mean,
But to be fair, she had a really quick look at her.
yeah, they were literally fighting. It's not like you could really think straight if you're not
Yeah,
straight.
you can't think straight around Adorn Soleil, okay? Only gay thoughts. Only gay thoughts.
Just gay.
Just the gay. Which brings
The
me,
gay
hi, do
excuse.
you want to hear about my propaganda about Soleil x Saguaro? In this
What?
TED
Oh,
talk, I
God.
am going to talk about.
Oh no.
Now when
I
did this
genuinely-
come up?
I genuinely sort of ship it, but also it can get toxic very quickly.
It is very toxic.
Anything with Saguaro can get toxic.
Oh God, you made a pun.
I
I'm
mean,
killing
also
you.
it's
I'm
true.
killing you. I am immediately murdering each
I
and
mean,
every
also
one of you.
Hayden, it's pretty true that any relationship with Saguaro would be toxic. She's her.
Not.
It's a pun and
Yeah,
a real
like,
statement.
We have
Real.
plans. We have plans on how to explore that in Bararantai.
Yeah. Oh, I do. That does remind me. Remember? I think in the actual series, we did plan at some point to have like a moment where, like, I think it was like Halloween or something like that, and Saguaro, Chola was like with the sinners and was just trying to have a good time, and stuff.
We're trying to actually not kill shit.
Perhaps.
Yeah, and
Wonderful.
Oh my
she
God,
took a
it's-
selfie. She took a selfie of them.
Ah.
And I think I did like write something for like near the end of the first season where she deletes the picture she's seen like alone in her bed and like almost all of her friends, kind of left and everything. And
Perhaps.
she deletes the photo. And that's how the
Sad.
season was meant to end, I'm pretty sure. Like,
Maybe.
honestly, I would love for this to be kept because pack a punch. Yes.
Hmm.
Sever those
Somehow my
ties,
brain is always
robot.
like, we did something similar to this in Bararantai.
Yeah.
We didn't do
But
something
then I
similar
realized
to
that
this.
it's going to be a spoiler, and I don't want to drop those quite yet.
We actually didn't do something similar to this in Bararantai. That's actually quite surprising. So
I know.
Wow.
yeah,
My brain's just going to something entirely different that's only tangentially related, because episode 26 stuff, or chapter 26 stuff.
yeah, chapter 26. Yeah,
So yeah, you bringing that up again reminds me of, the beach episode in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Saguaro basically does the same thing as Azula, like trying to act normal, and then it just goes awry.
Acts normal, commits a murder.
you could sink an
Damn.
army ship with his clothes because it looks sharp. I don't know, bruh. By the way, I have Kiban. Who wants to hear the Kiban?
Great. All right,
Here?
cat ASMR time.
Yeah. Cat noise. Me gusta.
Okay, I'm stopping the cat noises.
The sound of serotonin.
Yeah, but she smells bad because she just went to the litter box.
Piss
So she smells
baby.
terrible. But at least you went to the litter box, contrary to your sister. Derogatory.
Oh damn, this isn't piss baby. This is poop gremlin.
Every time you're like,
Sorry.
piss baby, it's actually the other one.
Yeah, Yuki never comes into my room like that, just purring. It's always Achi.
Ah.
Yuki is the peace baby.
Thank you for the information.
You're welcome.
Anyway, I
You
think
smell
I'm getting pretty
bad.
close to being done with the flat colors for Shizen on this page.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Uh,
That's so pog.
Pogs and chat.
Oh, by the way, if you want a good tip, go on the line art layer and click on I don't know if you have that, but to make it a selection source. if you make it a selection source, after that you can use your bucket and select that it only fills in the selection source, and you go on a different layer, and it will only paint in that specific area, without you having to switch up and down between layers, and without having to select stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I do that
Only I
on Clips
knew
Paint
how to
stuff.
do any of that on Paint Tool on Fire Alpaca. I almost
I
said
don't
Paint
know.
Tool Sci, but then I remembered. Oh yeah, I don't use Paint Tool Sci because it costs money.
I can't
Money.
believe you pay for Paint Tool Sci, bruh.
I
Bruh.
didn't. That's the thing. I tried to get the cracked version, and then I got malware on my computer for a moment.
I'm
Then I just
sorry.
decided, you know what? Not even worth it.
Oh my
I'm
god, speaking of computers, I just bought my new one. I don't know when it'll
Wow.
arrive, but it's coming.
Nice.
And I will have to like document everything that I need to rebuild and like find the perfect time to just take a few days that I don't have anything to record or stream and just, rebuild everything. That's going to be an ordeal.
Yeah, totally. It's I wish you a lot of luck on that.
I also might need to finish some of my works in progress on Filmora, cuz well, I'm not entirely sure which way I will get all my data on the other one, cuz
Mm-hmm.
if I do it through my external drive, that backs everything up with, spaces are have the little slash at the bottom, and also the date that this thing got saved and on it. And Filmora, you change the tiniest thing about the name and location of an item, and you have to find it again. It just doesn't work in the project anymore. So, yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Either I just take all the things that I need for Filmora and put them on something else so that it doesn't
Like a
change
USB?
anything. Yeah. Or I could try just clearing the external drive and just regularly copying everything over there. Maybe.
Maybe.
This way I also don't have to open 10,000 folders just to get to the information. It's weird.
It is kind of weird, yeah.
Can I just say one thing really quick while I'm working on this?
Yes.
Just the image of Shizen crying here on this panel. It's just like
Oh,
that's the kind of vibe I get. It's that
yeah.
little
Yeah, it's her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna make Shizen sad next in the
Of
not the
course.
next update, but the update after that.
couple updates from now.
But yeah, but after a certain someone did a bit too much simping on Shizen, I was a little
Yeah.
but then I edited the animatic and I saw her scenes again and I'm like, god damn it, Shizen is adorable.
I know. Like,
She's
yeah, I started.
good. I love her.
Yeah, after all the simping for Shizen, I'll be honest, I didn't like her as much because it's like when someone bashes your skull against a wall about a character so much, you just end up not liking them. But then after that, you just you take a break from that, and then you actually get to like see them for what they are, and boom, you're back to actually it's a pretty good character.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like I like drawing
the
her.
thing is, how do I describe this? That's cool and all. Unfortunately, I miss when we had the whole thing. I'm just gonna say this. It's a missed opportunity that Shizen doesn't have the fucking cry that Owl recorded for the. Yeah, that.
Yeah, that.
Just that whistle cries.
Yeah,
It
I
just
understand what you mean.
It just sounds like a Shizen move.
It does sound like she's in a movie.
Just
She would
anytime
do
I
that.
see Shizen crying, it's just that's the only sound I can hear. Just
I see what you mean. It's just, oh man. Sorry, Liz. You've been
you've been replaced.
Dethroned. No, it's literally just the crying scenes.
Yeah, I'm the one only doing the crying scene.
And
Everything
then it's
else.
just put in
go for it.
credits. Shizen, Kathy Lovebug featuring Evening Owl for crying noises.
Yeah, it's so stupid. I just can't, man.
We're all stupid. I don't
I'm
know
sorry.
what
I'm
you're
going to
thinking.
throw my cat out. I'm very sorry. She stinks too much.
Aw, Stimky.
Stinky
She's so
baby.
Uh-oh, Stimky.
Gone. You have.
Even needs a bath.
You need a bath.
Hold on. I already have this. Oh my god.
She escaped.
Okay, so fun fact. On one of the colors that I'm working with.
Yeah.
For this, I'm realizing right now that it's like a single number off on the RGB code.
From
From
what?
6969.
No, between another color that I have. Because one's 2091090, and then another one's
Hmm.
2101090.
Hmm.
Like nobody's gonna notice the difference.
But it's just in your soul, you're like, grr, 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 grr.
Grr, bark, bark.
I mean, if you want to use the same, you can. Don't worry. Don't.
I'm going to. Don't worry. I mean, I'm gonna use them interchangeably. I don't even know which one's the one for that.
Also, so next Hopcast is gonna be the showcase, but after that, maybe we could do the fan fiction readings.
Ooh, yes.
Hopcast
you-
57. Put it in your calendars. We're reading fan fiction.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
Well, that would maybe be a good time for me to release my chapter.
Perhaps also, like, if we got time during that, we could also improv write something. Just like on the spot, just write something.
I was about to say that.
Yeah!
Same
Improv
Same, man.
fanfic. Oh god, we gotta. I was thinking, oh yeah, we could do one for B, but then I remembered, oh yeah, that's literally what we're doing most of the time because it takes
Because
a while for
yeah.
sessions to be planned.
And also, it's D&D. Everything is improv to
Everything's
an
fan-
extent.
We're literally. It's not fanfic if it's literally your character.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fanfic if it's canon. Like, I mean, I could write fanfic technically on Aetminos,
No,
where instead of living happily with Mephistopheles, he just lives with another person all entirely, and actually gets powers. Like that's an alternate universe or something. And
Oh yeah.
I have
The
modern
modern
AU.
day AU. Modern day
Yes.
AU.
Modern AU, modern AU,
I
modern
love
AU.
modern day AU.
Ooh.
Yes.
It's my favorite thing ever. Like I love imagining what our characters would be like in a modern day. Even
Be
if
like-
magic is still a thing, but just them. I just
Ah.
I like how we're just
I
kind
just
of in
thought
the.
like real.
And
world.
everybody's like, yeah, KG definitely works a 9 to 5,
oh, he does.
like a
He
gas
totally does.
station or something.
Yeah, and like Sawyer lives on the countryside with his big sister.
Yeah, and
It's so
well,
cute.
so I do have stuff written on modern day AU Sawyer as a hold on.
I have so
okay,
much
okay,
written
quick.
on Adminos. So
yeah.
much. Like there are two potential because I was talking to someone else. There are two potential for Adminos. Either he is just a sub teacher who also works as a librarian, who also works during the night as a shoujo manga artist, and his landlord is Mephistopheles.
Right, that. Yeah.
Or he wants to work at at a big corporation that is it's an evil corporation that is held by Mephistopheles, and Mephistopheles, the moment he sees that, is you're hired. Like
Acquisition Incorporated
maybe he
moment.
sees him in the street, he sees him in the street and he's like, hey,
Hey
would you like
boy,
to work here?
want to work minimum wage or lower?
I literally cannot get in like a work anywhere else, so you know what, why not? And he's like, wait, you can't get a work anywhere else? This is it, take my money.
Bad.
Take all my money. Like that's kind of how I see it, actual warlocks in real world are, patrons are basically just big corporations that give their employees money. And
The
in
literal
exchange for their
sugar
souls.
daddy approach.
Please don't compare corporations to sugar daddies. But you're right.
When you put me, I'm right.
I mean, after all, we did have this image with like Gracia of like every single Archdevil just all work for one big corporation, and they all have office days and everything where they just meet up and shit. And the big joke of the office is the fact that Mephistopheles is very gay for Adminos. So that just works.
Everybody's just being mildly homophobic toward him.
Darn. And
Nah.
meanwhile, Sawyer is just, well, we're still keeping the fact that his parents aren't around. They're not dead. They're just, the kinds of parents that go overseas literally all the time, barely come home. And so KG is like a family friend who babysits them like every now and then.
The perpetual babysitter.
Yeah.
And the way that actually Adminos meets you guys, because he is a sub-teacher that is concerned about Sawyer's well-being.
Also Sawyer does karate.
He does
Nice.
karate. That's so cute.
Little ninja star man.
Yeah. Like this makes me want to write about modern day AUB, honestly.
I know.
I'd be
wanna
willing to
write.
contribute.
Yeah, like imagine we all write stuff about the life of our characters and everything. Imagine we create like on AO3, we create a small community that is just us writing short fan fictions about B.
We need to actually make the Beyond Earth's evil community on AO3 a thing.
We need to do
God.
that.
That would be epic.
That would be super epic. Like we need to agree on like how we write our tags
need-
and everything.
One of the first things we need to make is a fucking crack ship fanfic. Let's be real. You
Yes.
have to do that. That's basically a rite of passage.
So what's the
It
crack
is. I mean, we
ship?
already did that with Rabbit Saviors, technically. So
Yeah.
time to do that for this. The question is, what crack ship? Because I
Yeah,
do remember
what
with
do you
B.
propose?
I mean, there is,
Yeah.
of course, KGX Servac.
But
I mean,
that's
it's not
not a
crack ship.
crack ship. That's like actually pretty valid.
It's very valid. Like there are actual proofs for it.
Actual. Damn it! Why did we lean into the punch?
Well, it's just just freaking Zervik being like, I'm bisexual, while winking to KG. Like,
He's just like. So you haven't lost your virginity? No, I have not. Do you want to? I am bisexual.
yeah, exactly that. And also, there's at the end of the Underdog arc, he did kiss KG on the cheek, which
Oh, yeah!
Oh yeah.
he did do that.
Oh, this is great.
Bold.
This is glorious.
Yeah.
Don't
Like-
tell Magdalene.
Meanwhile, literally, you have Zervik's fiance that is just here. I mean, technically, they were not
Literally
fiance
right
there.
there.
They were not fiance, but that was their first kiss. And right after kissing, Rice on the mouth, he was like, "I'm gonna kiss KG too."
That's cool.
Testing the water for maybe a three-way relationship, maybe. Unfortunately, Rice was nothing
Look.
to it.
Zervac has two hands.
He has two hands. Like I don't think it's a crack ship. Now,
It's not.
what would actually be a very crack ship?
Sawyer
That-
was like literally everyone of the adults.
Sawyer.
No, that's not a crack ship.
That
That's
would
just
be
wrong.
a crack.
Okay,
That's wrong.
that's just wrong. Yeah,
It's not a crack ship. That's a freaking fentanyl ship. You touch it, you die instantly.
I mean, okay, maybe like adult Sawyer, but even then it feels weird because it's kind of
wrong.
like
It's just.
it's like
It
grooming.
doesn't sit right.
yeah.
Like I know that I know that at some point Sawyer is gonna be way older than Adminos, which is so weird to think about.
It's
But
aging is just whack.
Yes, he
With-
will at some
with
point. I did the
Sawyer.
calculations, Nebel.
Yes, but okay. Well, in my head, they they do kind of slow down in adulthood a little bit. It's I don't have a specific number for it, but it's just vaguely not exactly comparable to the early years.
I do hope so, because imagine, like, literally the moment that Adminos reaches like around 60, something like that, you have freaking like you have Sawyer, who is already like 65, something like that, and imagine the absolute, like, you know, existential dread that can bring.
Yeah.
Yep. And then Casey's just sitting there, probably already a skeleton. It's just like, bruh.
I will never be the same
Bruh.
Mm-hmm.
again.
Yeah, although like Aminos did bring up the fact that, yeah, right now at the moment you have people around you, so I freaking just live the present, dude. And later on in
Well,
life you'll make more
Interesting
friends.
argument. Unfortunately, what if I can't?
I mean, worst case scenario, you kill yourself. I'm just saying.
So who would you say is next in the RP? I have no idea except for releasing the hug. That feels too simple. I can do that in another action too.
Oh, guys, remember when we sort of shipped Adminos and KG?
Oh yeah, that was like.
That was the
What?
thing.
There was also Ava
Oh,
and
God,
KG, but
okay,
that
so
was.
here's the thing. Remember that I was watching back through the older VODs. Remember that time when KG accidentally flirted with a librarian?
Yes, vaguely.
That would be a crack ship, actually. That would be a crack ship.
It's just like, yeah, this random character, boom, relationship.
Yeah. That would be a crack ship. It's like me just taking this one random character that had a crush on Adminos when they were like teenagers.
Felicity?
Oh no, that was he had a crush on her when they were like kids, like 5 or 6. But it's also a valid ship. Honestly, it's a valid ship. But there is someone else in his backstory that had a crush on him, and he was super oblivious about it. He just thought that the guy was scared of him or something.
Oh god.
No.
Wait, that reminds me. I almost forgot about Utah. Or Utah, however you pronounce it. Casey's childhood friend from Barkhamstead, which unfortunately he is not allowed to see anymore because, you know, exile.
Aww.
Ah.
Well, that sucks.
Yes, it does.
Well, you got a new childhood friend now whose childhood will soon be over.
Yep.
Oh no.
Little man.
Little man. I mean, another shape that kind of makes sense, but like is kind of sort of wrong, is Barley and Sawyer. Like,
like, they're
okay,
homies.
if we're going
They're
with
friends, they're pals.
if we're going with the modern AU where everyone is a human,
that works.
Fine. Yeah, like literally, the only thing holding that ship back is the age thing.
Yeah.
The whole aging thing.
Like
that
right
one
now,
rule just makes
right.
everything so much weirder when it comes to shipping characters with each other.
Yeah. Like you can't really ship KG. I almost said Aiden. KG and Eva. You can't ship them together because I mean,
KG literally raised Ava. That's a pretty big part of it.
However, I do not regret a single thing.
Yeah. Eva and Chad.
Wait, yeah, the one video, right. Marry me, Ava. No. That video was just funny.
It is great. Like, honestly, I don't mind it. Like, I can imagine KG
like,
at some point.
I'd imagine that it's something towards, like, Sawyer's brain being like, oh, here's a girl that I consider myself fairly close to. Here's a boy that I consider myself fairly close to. What if they both stayed in my life?
Yeah.
Yeah, what if they kissed?
What if they kissed?
Now kiss.
Now kiss. Yeah, I feel you on that.
As we know, Sawyer is a shipper at heart, so...
Sawyer just took a bit of owl personality.
Hi. I was the third person that raised him. Uh,
Just owl.
just owl, just there. I mean,
It's
what do you
evening
think?
owl,
I mean,
not even 8 minutes, just straight up the evening owl.
Maybe
he
it's
does
Aid.
have. Oh, but like maybe he has like I mean, Albinos does have like an owl familiar,
Exactly,
and
Aid.
it's a spirit. Yeah, it's Aid. It's Aid.
It's you.
Me. Gosh, it's just Aid.
Wait,
It's beautiful.
have we shown off the new emojis on on the Hopcast yet?
I don't think so.
Anyways, here they are. There is a remake of the Bara pillow, but we're keeping the original. We have
Yeah, it's too
to.
beautiful.
That's for
It's iconic.
It is.
is the iconic and beloved Bara pillow.
I still can't believe this thing actually went like.
I'm just gonna
oh my
post
God.
all of the emotes in one string.
Alright.
Yeah, currently I'm thinking of what kind of super blurst ship would be great. Like I think any ship with Ace maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love the sim is
Yeah.
pointing at our Guntai. It's great.
Then pointing at Bara Guntai. What?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
viewing this on a lower resolution, right?
Not
Yeah.
the resolution, a smaller window.
Smaller window.
Because
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
need to see stuff.
Can you send me the screenshot?
I can do it.
Yeah, for me it's pointing at Bara pillow, the original one.
That's even better.
Nice. Yeah, that's glorious. I'm pinning this.
Great. It's just great. It's just great looking. Aha!
It's perfect.
Simp. Yeah, it's great. Great combination of characters.
I mean, like, I'm wondering how many of these I could actually combine with Simp to get it to work. Probably a My Pouty.
oh my God, cats
Maybe
are
the Bar
fighting
Pillows.
outside.
Oh, Bar Guntai Donate would be absolutely hilarious to put Simp with.
Wait, I'm gonna try if I can. I'm gonna see if I can do that. I
I'm
did
just
it.
gonna-
I did it. I did it. You wanna see? You
Yeah.
wanna see? Okay, there you go.
We're just amalgamating this string of messages.
See, I'm going to abuse my my nitro.
The way you reacted, Hayden. Look, yeah. That was such a visceral reaction.
Well, I wasn't expecting it to be the fucking glorious KG with Simp. Oh my god, no. Oh my god.
I mean, we're not wrong. That's not wrong.
It's not wrong.
It's a Simp for sadness.
Yeah.
Dude's freaking dead inside. He just needs a hug.
Guess
I like
who's
how
also a
I like
simp?
all of the of freaking KG big. Yeah, he's also. I like all of the different instances of just KG being pushed in, maybe having a romance with someone. Like even RP, I remember this one very awkward moment where like thinking about Penny and Carnation was like, "Oh, are you interested in my son? It's a bit old for you."
Oh
Mom,
my god.
mother.
Winston? Winston? Dang. That's what polyamory does to a motherfucker. For real.
Ah, I also.
That's what happens when you realize that you could be in a relationship with more than one person.
Let's hope Runes is watching the chat.
For a second, I thought that was Ruins, and then I was just like, wait, no, it isn't. That's not Ruins.
That's Flurry
Flurry
Breeze.
Flurry Breeze from the something he's working on.
From the hit stop motion series, Pokemon Curse of the Broken Soul.
Why is it a human though?
Because the VA for Lilyleaf does 3D stuff, and she made them
Ah.
human
Nice.
for things.
I don't know. It'd be really, really cool
What?
if freaking we just
Yeah,
yeah, there you go. You know.
I do. I know exactly everything. I've known all along.
Good. Known what?
Known.
I'm trying to transition into that one dialogue from that one episode of Troll Hunters. What do you know?
Oh,
I know
know
that you
that you
know.
know.
I know.
I also know that you know that I know.
That dialogue is just so unnecessarily ominous.
Yeah. Well, it's vague, but you know what they're talking about.
And then it's just
Because
like
you know that they know and they don't know. Also.
Because like I think my favorite part about that whole thing is that he's like, "Oh yeah, I have a drawl in the basement, stomps twice."
And Strickler just
Strickler
like
stomps
picks up on
once.
it, being
And then
like,
it's just like Drawl's just counting how many stomps there are.
well, yeah. Well, he couldn't come upstairs because Claire was there. Fucking Claire, goddamn.
They're just counting all the stomps. And then it's like, oh, we have to wait until Claire passes out. Or something.
Yeah, Troll Hunters is great. So, a few nights ago, I was just like, just doing my own thing, and somehow, actually, it might have been after watching a video about the movie again, I just had to go back and script this video. Eventually, I will release a video discussing the Troll Hunters Rise of the Titans movie, why the ending is bad, and whatever I
There have
would
been plenty of
change
videos
about
that have
it.
done that before.
It has been done before, but I don't care. I have my opinions. I want to scream about them. But I
Fair.
will do it after watching the movie with Owl again. Because I do need a bit of a refresher. A second opinion. And I need some testimonials. For the funnies. So yeah, my YouTube channel is just an amalgamation of anything. Hey, wife back.
Yes. Congratulations on reclaiming your wife.
Yeah. There we go. Woo?
I love this animal. Boonwee.
Which animal?
The Boonwee.
Beanwee.
Nui. It's
Beanwee.
Benui. It's pronounced Benui.
I'm pretty sure when the guy in the video, he's like, Beanwee!
Well, it's kind of hard pronouncing this.
Bin.
Do you mean? BN?
It's a bin.
No, as a single syllable.
Ben.
As in,
Yeah,
Yeah, like
Nui.
Bin.
Nui.
Benui.
I don't know. Like honestly, you know what?
What?
Owl?
The
Hello?
internet is still wacky.
Mother?
Mother? Wait, wife? I should be saying wife.
Yeah, you should be saying wife.
With.
With.
Yes, you're back.
Yeah, I am. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
You came in, you were about to say something, and then it's gone quiet again.
Yeah, I was about to just say that we needed more fucking like content for B and fucking Aries, bro. We need more fan fictions and actually create the community on freaking AO3, bro. That's all I want to say.
I might just do that. Hold on.
Also, there's so much
Archive of our
effort.
own.
To do that, you actually need to create a fan fiction first and just title the there needs to actually be at least 2 fan fictions that have the same fandom, and that creates a community.
So we can make a community for RS.
Yeah, I mean we already did.
Ah, okay, we get.
I have to get an invitation?
Oh yeah, that's for creating an account. You need an invitation to create an account. It's not hard. You just wait like a day, and you will get in your mailbox. Like, it's just to avoid having too many.
Email is already being. Okay, I already made one. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you will just need to have a couple fanfictions already done, and just post them, and we'll just need to like settle
Saying
on
wrong
how
password.
we're gonna write the tags for like the characters so that they can be referenced, and boom. I just want to write about this stupid ass of freaking modern AU, man.
Man.
Just modern AUs.
Modern.
AUs. And like, oh, I need a coffee shop AU as well. Just, it's a KG x Zervek. KG x Zervek coffee shop AU where KG works at Starbucks, and Zervek just comes in because, you know, he's just pretending to be, you know, poor as hell because, you know, his father, who is a part of the underground mafia, you know, is just you know, kind of.
We need an AU where KG and Zervek make a band.
Yeah, that's the
We could
band
do that
AU.
with the entire B team.
True.
Yeah, we could.
Sawyer is the mascot.
Yeah, he's
I'm making the band AU.
You're doing the band AU.
Woo.
Let's fucking go. Do the band AU. I'll do the coffee shop AU, probably. That is focused on KG and Zervek. Gosh, what kind of other fanfics would be super interesting to tell in this?
Well, we did talk about them playing D&D.
Yeah, them playing D&D. We need to do that as well. Do you want to do that?
Their characters are just us, the players. Because why not go meta?
Yeah, or maybe they create their own characters. Maybe like you know, something I love to imagine is characters that come from a D&D campaign imagining themselves D&D characters that they would play. And that's
what they would play.
they would play. Because like that's the thing. For example, I would love to see one day a Dragon Age 2 fanfic where it's just them playing, you know, characters. But I just know that when I'm gonna look it up, I might find one, but they're playing themselves. You know, they're like, it's a modern AU where they're just playing fantasy versions of themselves, and I don't want that. I want them literally to be like, okay, the guy who doesn't like magic, he's gonna play a mage, you know, because like I don't know, exploring that.
Okay, so
and the two
if
characters that
Barney
meet each other
made
actually
a
fall over it.
character, it's that knight from that story that they have.
He's playing a paladin, totally, who is super strong and powerful.
Maybe Sawyer will, because Barney plays the knight, Sawyer is gonna be the princess.
Yes!
Guys, that one scene from the freaking episode of Troll Hunters where they're playing D&D.
Oh yeah, for a little bit.
Yes. It was cute. I'm just saying, this has the potential for some Barley X Sawyer moment that are just cute.
But then they come out of it and it's just like, great game, pal. Ding.
and the other is like, pal.
No,
All right, so the band
I
AU.
just
We
wanna
got
hold
first.
Yes, sorry, go ahead, Aiden.
All right, so we've got to find out what the lineup is. Who's doing what?
I mean, first of all, what kind of band is that?
I'd imagine that KG and Zervek would already know each other, and they're essentially transfers from a different band, like a super group almost.
Oh. Yeah.
Where it's like maybe the two were carryovers from a flopped power metal band or whatever.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
And the power metal band used to do songs that were kind of like fantasy about like adventures that actually happen in B. You know, like the genie taking over the space and everything.
Yeah, genie fighter in space.
Prog
Yeah.
metal.
But no one liked it because it was a bit too out there. Oh god.
What, you
It was a bit
can't
too
relate
niche.
to a guy whose parents get turned into vampires? Jeez.
So sheltered.
Anyways,
yeah.
I'm imagining Ace on the drums.
Yeah.
Yeah. That does make
Ace would
sense.
definitely be a drummer.
He would. Okay, so okay. Zervek, he electric guitar, there's no question.
Zervek and KG are both guitar.
Yeah, it's just maybe KG's doing the bass. That's possible.
The bass.
Or the bass.
Although,
bass.
certain guitar groups have just two guitars.
Do
They're
they?
doing different
Do they have
things.
two guitars?
There are some groups that have two guitarists.
Alright.
And then a bass guitar.
Yeah. And then yeah, it is a metal band. It is kind of most
We're
possibly
rockin'.
be a bit, but we're rocking, baby.
So we got Ace, 8 Menos, Barley. Does Barley know how to play any instruments?
As far as I know, no.
Sawyer knows how to play the pan flute, I remember that.
Yeah, but us.
Pan flute rock
Where
band.
would you put Sawyer in a band besides that he knows some pan flute? Also, I've realized I don't have a pan flute in my inventory anymore, so
Aw.
the dream is over.
Sad.
I do wonder what Manny would. Maybe he's just a manager for the band.
Manager?
Yeah, maybe he's just a manager because
the-
I mean,
Wait, so that would mean that we could probably have it to where the first chapter is 8 Menos like, I've got to get a good band together. Gotta find the next big act, otherwise my boss is gonna fire me.
And you just see,
Yeah.
he just sees KG and Zervek just rocking on the side of the road for some reason.
for some money, you know, because they're like they don't really have right now. You know, they don't have anywhere to go to perform, so they just do that in the middle of the road, and everyone thinks they're like super obnoxious. But Manny is like, wait a minute, those kids have talent, and boom. Wow.
Oh, wait. KG knows Ava. Maybe he invites Ava to the group, and then, I don't know, Ava does something, and then Sawyer is just, since he's the little brother, he hangs out with the group too. He's the mascot.
What if the moment that Eva starts dating Chad, actually, she tries to get him to the group, and he kind of steals the whole thing. Like, he doesn't want to, you know, he doesn't want to, but he kind of steals the whole show by being, I don't know, maybe he's a singer or something, and
Yeah,
he becomes
Chad
the
being
potter
a
of it.
singer, actually. Huh.
Yeah.
And
like-
somehow that seems right in a way.
Yeah, and like everyone is simping for Chad and everything, and everyone else in the band is just like, God damn it, we were there from the very beginning, and this guy just comes in and everything and just steals like the entire attention of the
The
public.
fans are gonna
We
be
have
so
that,
peeved
but-
that he's in
okay.
in a relationship.
John, I've got to actually think about who all is in the B team. I might be missing some, and I'm scared that I'm missing some.
I mean, there's Rice.
Yeah, I know about Rise. I have her down. I just don't know what instrument yet. Dominic would be like that one band member that just left in the middle of the duration.
He was never found back. He's just, I don't know. He was like, bruh, I just wanted to do some
Just
jazz.
ghosted the band.
Yeah. And well, maybe Rice is actually doing some bass. Maybe that's where
And
the
also
bass comes from.
Yeah, Rise would probably play like a 5-string bass or something.
Yee.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Leslie.
Leslie plays the
Saxophone is
saxophone.
surprisingly common.
Yeah. And then they get a solo, and they're just afterwards. They're just like, oh.
Okay, so basically, what you're saying is that they would unironically play the theme, like Jotaro's theme.
Jotaro's theme?
I mean, it does have like a guitar and everything, and it does have
Giorno's
a
theme is the one that I think of as having saxophone.
It does have saxophone. Jotaro's theme does have saxophone at some point. It has a solo in the middle.
I forgot what Leslie's last name. There it is.
Valerius.
Yeah.
Also, what's
It's just-
Chad's last name?
He doesn't have one. And that's fine.
He's just Chad.
Well, okay. As soon as he marries Ava, he's gonna be evergreen.
Maybe in the modern AU, he just never tells his last name. You know, he's just like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just Chad, man.
My name's
There's
Chad.
a stage name.
Yeah, it's just, you know.
Oh my god,
And-
modern AU Chad could be part of the
Chad
mafia.
Thundertongue.
He could. I mean, he's an assassin technically.
Just a
He's an
mafia
assassin in the
guy.
OJ.
Like, he's not a bad guy. He just works for the mafia every now and then he gets together with Ava, and it's just like,
He's-
okay, I'm gonna become a male wife. Goodbye.
Okay,
Holy.
so we have it to where Ace is the drummer, Amenos is the manager. We don't have anything for Barley yet, or I don't have anything down. Ava, nothing. Sawyer, nothing. Chad's the vocalist and a mafia member. Keiji's a guitarist, and Zervek,
Oh,
he has a history with him from being in a prog metal band.
I know. Barley could be like, you know, behind the scenes. Could be like, you know, the tech team,
Stagehand.
stagehand.
Aw.
He's
it's-
doing his stage there. You know,
Maybe
he's like
Barney
a...
and Sawyer both do stagehand.
Yeah,
And,
they're
like,
unpaid interns. They're unpaid interns.
Ah! They're also mascots in the end.
They're mascots too. But they're here like to make sure with adminos that everything is going well, you know?
And Ava, I don't know if she's in the band either.
She could. Maybe
Hmm.
she's the female singer. Maybe they do duets.
That could be it.
Like Chad is doing the harder stuff, you know, maybe some growling and stuff. But sometimes has a voice super charming for some songs that are a bit more, you know, calm. And then she just comes in and just with her like wonderful voice and they freaking steal the whole show. Or maybe she's
I like
playing
how the
a
last few
performance-
minutes of the Hopcast have delved into us planning a
fan fiction.
fan
Well-
fiction about something that isn't RS related.
We talked
I mean,
a
we did
lot
talk
about
about
RS.
RS a lot.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about RS.
Majority RS.
Like, which is kind of new for us.
Also,
Usually we don't
just
talk about
bear,
it.
just bear with us for a little bit longer. B will be over soon. We'll still be talking about it like afterwards.
Just not as much.
but hopefully not as much.
Yeah, we'll just talk about our fan fictions after that. Like, it's fine. After that, we'll just move on to a new campaign we can brainroll about.
Yeah.
Like, I still need to find a campaign where I can play Raveleth. I'm just saying. After that, I'll be brainrotting so much about my Raven boy.
Him.
Yeah.
Yo,
because-
okay.
Oh my god. Bro,
I have
just wanna
so
hug him.
many ideas
Yes.
of just like, oh yeah, this campaign could fit your character.
Mm.
Because it's like, sometimes I'm thinking, oh yeah, this would work really well with this character. And then other times I'm like, is this just confirmation bias?
Mm. Yeah, though it's to know that Raveleth is actually going to be a bit harder around the edges in any campaign I join. Because, like, right now in school, he's, like, younger than he's meant to be.
Yeah.
Like, in school, he's, like, 70 years old, something like that.
Mhm.
Which is still a child in terms of, like, elves. But he's probably gonna be about 120, something like that, when he joins a campaign that is, like, actual adventures. So, he'll be a bit rougher.
I find the official D&D elf age stuff I'm not a fan. They're only adults after they're 100.
I'd say
doesn't
that
mesh
they're only
with me.
considered adults.
Yeah, they
they're
considered
100.
adults after 100.
Yeah, it doesn't
They
mesh
reach
with
maturity
me
at the
too
same
well.
rate as humans. It's just really weirdly phrased.
Yeah, it's just basically they're just not considered adults before that because you know since they live up to like 700 something like that years.
Yeah,
know.
I find it weird though.
It's odd, but like you know they still get all the benefits of being you know they can still like marry other races at 20. You know it's just
Yeah.
you know it's just that it's hella young, which is what for example Zervek was. The only reason why Zervek is being disrespected is respected is because he is you know the son of the regent, and also he was able to undertake the entire you know Underdark But otherwise, I think if he was just a normal ass person, he would probably be shit on by a lot of elves because he's just too young to understand. You know,
Yeah.
Oh, whippersnapper.
whippersnapper. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's just 20. He's fucking young. Damn, Manny is really the oldest one of the group. Damn.
Oh god. On one hand, I want to call this band of idiots, but I wanted to use that name for a D&D campaign.
Yeah, the one where we're all, bards.
Yeah.
All bard campaign, yeah.
Well, that's the one where I'll play freaking
Well,
I'll
literally,
play Luciel there.
Just call the band Beyond Earth's Evil.
That
Yeah.
would be nice. That would be nice. That is a cool band name.
Yeah.
How did you not think about it?
I was thinking a little too hard.
Yeah, and there's
My
and the way-
int stat
wait,
is so inconsistent. Sometimes
The-
it's like 17, other times it's like 5.
okay. The way they start the concert is it's time to release the beast, and that's how they start the concerts. And then you have like
Or
you know,
okay,
you-
that's just
you have
Zerbeck.
Sawyer.
Like,
Okay, you have Sawyer and Barley in the back of the stage, and they're wearing bee costumes and just flying in on the stage, like crossing the line, and then just return backstage to continue their stuff in their bee costume.
like, okay, the first concert, that is not planned. Zerbeck just blurts out that line, and everyone loves it. So then they put on the whole bee aesthetic.
Yeah,
Okay, so
and they have lights that are
think
black
there's
and,
like a-
and yellow.
I think the best way to put it is like we have to come up with a name for just modern AUB in general. And I would propose something just nice and simple, the modern Eden saga.
Perhaps.
Ooh. I mean, we're still gonna tag it like modern AU because but we can
Yeah.
add more like, modern saga.
Modern
You'll just have to type
Eden.
it so that we can add it, to each
Yeah.
stuff we're doing. Also in maybe you guys can like tag the characters' names just like I'm tagging stuff with like my fanfic of Baraguntai.
Mhm.
I'm gonna show you guys one sec. I have to go at the top of the
Yeah,
fanfic
I know
stuff.
character tags are a whole thing.
Yeah, because your character tags are like very simple, which is fine. It's just that it doesn't go well with mine, and I just would like to have them all be consistent, so that people can actually like, I mean, by people I mean us. We can research very easily characters we want and everything. Like for example, look at that. Like I have the name of where it's from for each of them,
Yeah.
and like their alter ego and everything. This way, it's like a bit simpler. It's a bit simpler.
Wait, Jelly Scheme doesn't have the Rabbit Saviors thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna change that right now. See, even I am not consistent with what I do because I'm stupid. I need to go on my account.
Sometimes it's just like that.
Sometimes you just forgot. So, for example, if it was B, we could type it like Sawyer Evergreen, and then in parentheses it's Beyond Earth. Earth is evil, or B.
I have something to brain rot about now.
Yeah. Like you can write like that.
Nice.
Yeah, it's time for us to brain rot over making fan fictions about B, because like, hey, if B is gonna end, let's have it end with a flash and just have us just have this small community where we're like 5 people writing stuff for it. We're a very weird community. Hi, Hunfez. Hi.
Yes. Oh wow.
Hey. We're talking about B. We're talking about B, and we're talking about like making fan fictions for B.
Boop.
That does. Hey, Hunfez. Okay. Dominic, what instrument would Dominic play in a supposed like band?
Oh, wait,
In a metal band? Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
Doing great.
What instrument was Dominic play with? What?
Yeah, in a metal band, what would he play?
I think it's either the flute or I don't know, because it has to be like I don't. I think he will be having like a middle technique. He will play like a simple instrument like triangle or stuff.
I did
Uh,
imagine him with a
No.
a
You know what?
tambourine.
He will play the saxophone.
Oh, we have
Yeah.
2 saxophone players.
Oh.
Oh.
Or he could take,
Saxo
play-
duo.
or he could take the trumpet.
No, that's actually better. That's actually better. You will play the trumpet.
Yes.
Trombone.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
The trombone, actually, I don't
Get
know,
it.
man.
Get it.
Like,
Trombone.
Ah.
oh, that's funny.
Ah.
Doesn't work.
I know
Oh.
that a lot of instruments like fit Dominic because he can be funny with whichever instrument he chooses.
Yeah, he just makes like comical sounds whenever someone enters the room. Like whenever someone
Wah,
enters the
wah,
break room of the band,
wah.
he's just yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
He would make comical sound effects.
God, this is actually
Like,
starting to sound like a really good band.
It does. It starts to be a really good band. I feel like one day, Hayden, you're gonna be like, actually, I'm gonna create fake music for this fake band that exists only
Oh,
in
I'm
my
definitely
head.
going to do that.
Oh,
Yeah, because okay,
buggers.
yeah, to
I'm probably
explain
gonna post like the SoundCloud link for them too,
Imagine.
or something. I don't even know.
imagine like people actually start liking this band that does not exist. Like
Imagine gorillas, but better.
it's
Imagine.
just
Alternate universe rock band. Fic.
yeah, we're doing a band fake for B, and we're doing like a modern AU for B. So everyone is like human. Everyone is human.
Oh.
And everything. I'm making a coffee shop AU fanfic. That is
Oh.
it's just gonna be KG as a barista at Starbucks, and
Yeah.
Zervek just ordering there, and they're just little by little they get to know each other and everything, and yeah, the
Ooh.
romance is there, man. The romance is completely there. Let's
It has
go.
to be there, the drama, man.
Yeah, and like there's like a sub story about his father, running the mafia underground and everything. It's like
Oh.
it's a big thing.
Oh. It has underground lore.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Good.
great. And I think Nebel did mention wanting to have the characters play D&D.
Well, that's
So
that's
So
just
the
an
characters
idea.
will be play.
Well, either they play like their characters are like the players in a way, or it's just what kind of characters they would play, or it's them self-inserting in some way that is like there's that one character who has to have like the exact same character that is in B.
yeah, if you want actually, Nebel, I did read a fanfic of Ace Attorney that was them playing D&D, and they were kind of like just self-inserting but changing the name slightly. For example, Trucy, she named herself Truth, and she was a tiefling.
Or like
You
what
know?
we did with Bryn Frankard. No, Brian
Brian.
Frankard.
Yeah, that was great. Like, yeah, Bryn didn't want to think too hard. She was just like, "Oh, I can be anyone I want." She decided, "Okay, I'm just gonna make a male version of myself."
Yeah.
Ron is just like,
Meanwhile, Mint's just kind of like, oh yeah, I've played this a few times. I know what I'm doing.
and she creates a very confusing character with so much lore.
An elf
Just-
with a very vast backstory.
And she's like an elderly woman.
Yeah, and it's like just plops it on the DM's table. It's like an entire novel of a backstory, dialogue and everything.
Perfect. And yeah, it's just freaking yeah, I don't know. I find it super interesting, this sort of thing, Just find it super interesting to just think about all those possibilities. So we're basically gonna start an entire community for B on AO3. So let's go.
Okay, it's going to be a whole alternate universes
Yeah.
in between. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, like
So you
like
have
so
you
so
have
much
your
stuff.
music. You have your music band alternate universe. You have your barista alternate universe.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, and there's
The
also the
barista
one.
with the mafia behind it. Oh,
Yeah,
that is just a wild universe.
and there's also the one where Adminos. Okay, in the normal universe, like in the modern universe, his landlord is Mephisto, and by day he's like a sub teacher, and he's also like he's a sub teacher, and he's
Mhm.
also a librarian. But at night,
At
he is
night.
he's a shoujo manga author,
Oh,
and his landlord is Mephistopheles, because of course it is.
of course it is.
We keep saying, oh, I just need to check the apartment for any kind of plumbing errors or something, just to be able to maybe have coffee with Adminos or something like that. But Manny is always, super professional about it.
Mhm.
But I also have another AU where Adminos just cannot find a job. Like, he has a good resume, but no one wants to get him. And at some point, Mephistopheles sees him in the street and actually gets him to try. Someone actually gets him to go to his office to, audition for, to get an interview. And he gets into this. All the Archdevils work in this gigantic corporation, in this gigantic evil corporation, and that's where Aimenos will begin working. It's oh no, it's a sugar daddy AU, I guess. Uh, or
Oh,
I don't know.
I mean, he's a warlock, so
He's a warlock. He always had a sugar daddy.
always has been.
Always has
always
been.
has been.
Oh gosh, the finale of B is actually coming next week, I think.
Not
Ooh.
that. You really think the final session is gonna be like the arc is
Oh, no,
gonna
I
be
don't-
one final session?
I don't. Well, I don't want it to be the final session next week, but it's gonna be the finale in terms of the final
Yeah,
arc,
it's the
final
final
thing.
arc. Yeah, probably not the final session yet.
It could be the final session after all. I mean, Gracia is kind of like fed up with DMing. So honestly, it's possible that she's just like, you know what, I'm just gonna have one final
doubt
session
it.
and we're done. Yeah, it'll depend. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. I'm just saying, but
Ooh.
it would happen. But if you want to join next week, you can totally confess.
I totally can actually. I was in between my hours.
Yeah.
And I was hoping today I could have joined, but apparently you're having the session today.
Oh no, we don't. We this session has been cancelled.
Wait,
Well,
hold on.
okay. It's more like we got done with the one shots, so now Gracia's gonna take one extra week to prepare for the start of the next arc, I assume.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, understandable. Actually.
And also, actually, I think her week is busy. That might be why.
Yeah. Oh man, I still need I need to prepare on what Amios's outfit will look like for the wedding. I need to prepare that
Yeah,
now.
the big collab also for a different wedding.
That
Oh
too,
boy.
yeah.
Wait. Wait, what?
Okay, so
I'm
there are
going to
multiple
commission
weddings.
Owl and Frosty for
Oh.
Ava and Chad's wedding.
Okay. Yeah, you
Yeah.
told me about it actually. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, we got Zervek and Rice who got married like a couple sessions ago.
Mm.
Mephistopheles and Adminos will get married at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be like the big finale.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big thing. They get married at the end after defeating the BBG, and which will make Adminos, I guess, become an Archdevil, because I guess that's how it works. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I suppose it's just like, you can raise people to divinity or something like that. It's not like a question of marriage. It's just, yeah. And I think that's about all the weddings.
Well,
Even
yeah,
though
Chad
Sawyer
and
did catch the bouquet.
yeah, but no, Sawyer and Leslie aren't getting married. They're just pals, but with some romance.
And it's cute.
Oh, maybe in a future.
And yeah, well,
Yeah.
I thought about DMing the Chad and Ava wedding, but now I'm just like, I don't really know what to RP with that, so I just want this to be pretty drawing.
Nebel. College AU, Leslie, and Sawyer.
Holy you. Oh my god.
Okay. However,
Or
consider
Sawyer and Barley.
consider. Do
Yes.
you think Sawyer or Barley would ever go to college?
He's the mascot
they're
of the
too
college,
dumb.
okay?
I'm sorry to say.
He
I mean,
got a job. Like in the Starbucks of
I
the
mean,
college.
also, Leslie's also dumb.
yeah, they're all dumb. Okay. High school. High school AU.
Yeah, high school. That's
Public high school.
Yeah, after that they decided to just let go. You know, they drop out of college, but high school AU. You don't need to be smart to go to high
Yes.
school. That proved my ex, like,
well,
you know,
yeah.
people in
If
there.
we're modern AU, Sawyer and Barley would be classmates, just straight up.
Yeah. Personally, I
Well,
would
Leslie
ship, like,
too.
modern
Maybe
AU.
Leslie might be a grade
I would-
above.
Mm. Oh no, Sawyer is just pining after the upperclassmen. Meanwhile, just Barley like, but I'm your best friend. You can't even see. Why do you always look at them? And
Oh
everything?
no, it would be a love triangle. Why? Oh, why did you bring this upon me now?
Listen. One of my favorite trope is best friend to lovers. Okay.
Yes, but if we're putting in Leslie too, that's gonna be a love
Yes.
triangle.
It's a love triangle.
No.
I know. And then you can decide if you want.
I can't fucking
mean-
decide.
Okay. Well, then I'm just saying Sawyer has two hands.
Ah.
You can always polyamory is always the solution. It's always the solution. Or you can be like,
Alright, we should
actually,
probably
no.
actually get wrapping this up because I have to go to work in like 15-ish minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
Please, Hayden, by the way, tell us if you do the fanfic. I want to read
Oh,
it.
I'm doing it. I'm already sketching things out in terms of the
Nice.
logistics.
Let's go.
And
All right.
okay, does Junefest want to say anything before we hippity hop out of here?
Shkabadabibidibabidibibobobom. That's my phrase. No.
Nice.
Nice.
Wise
Alright,
words.
We hoppin'.
We happen.
Oh. Oh no, wrong.